Jerry Service Center here again. Um, okay, so what we have for Ford Rangers and all the other model pickups, we have some tailgate. I didn't know the tailgate today and need some air condition, clutch and stuff. We have the tailgate cables first of all. This cable works. We have all the models. We have the cable for the T6, T7, the old model WE 2008, 2010. So this is the tailgate cable that usually bursts, right? So we have them in stock, brand new ones. We also have the tailgate assist, the up and down. So this here now is when you attach these two rods. I'll show you inside. When you attach the rods here, right? So this is this long rod here you get, and you get this hydraulic shock assembly, the bolt on the two edge on the two sides of the tray, right? Now when you do install that, the effect that you get the tailgate closing very slow, so it doesn't drop down, and it also help lift the tailgate very easy, just like with one hand. It's very good for women who have to use their pickup, and it's very good for kids and stuff, because that tailgate is a little bit heavy, and sometimes when it drop down very hard. If you have kids and stuff, it could damage them depending on what you're doing with that, right? So we have that tailgate assist for Navara, BT50, Ranger, a couple of other different vehicles, right? We also have the new cables, right? We got in some shocks, Tokiko, right? And new crate lamps, cradle bushings, upper cradle bushings, which usually burst. They was talking about the air condition. Ford Ranger T6, straight from the WL come up, WL, WE, V25, and the T6 and T7. The master failed the air condition compressor. Okay, so this is part of the air condition compressor. This is called the clutch, right? Let me get a compressor and I'll go through the details with you. Hold on. Alright, so I just went down the back quickly and get a compressor there. Alright, so this is a air condition compressor, brand new, right? Electrical components right here, male and female plug. This is here two caps where the gas goes in. So the electrical, the compressor is made off of the compressor pump and the clutch pulley system. The clutch, this is where your fan belt works, right? So this will be seen on the vehicle. How this works briefly is that this part here is called the clutch assembly, right? This here is called the pulley, and in the back here it's called the coil, right? So this is what you see in here. Let me just show you a complete unit. Right. So this is the clutch here. That's the pulley. This is the coil that goes into the back here. Right? So there's 1, 2, and this is the front clutch plate. Okay? So this is assembled like this. Front. When it assembles to the front, it has to have a little tolerance, a little space here. That's a precise measurement. That has to be done by the technician. Some of this come pre-adjusted. And this is what does activate and go click, 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 and move like that. Well, obviously it doesn't go so far out, right? But I'm just doing it to show you how it works, right? And this is the pulley. It's an electromagnet activated. So this is the coil. This is the coil usually goes. So you can get this in 3 parts, right? Talking about the pulley, sometimes when you spin the alternator, the compressor, and you are hearing a rough sound, right? It will be this bearing here. This is called the AC compressor pulley bearing. We have these bearings separate for certain vehicles, so this bearing could change. It have a circle clip, some just press out and press in. It have a wire clip, you clip it out and you do your thing and you change the bearing. Right? The clutch goes in front, activate, and this is the coil. So the coil is also replaceable. You could get this in parts depending on what's wrong with your compressor or your front clutch system. A easy way to check it is that when the vehicle is off, your clutch supposed to be turning. It's supposed to be turning. Okay, so unlike that, it's supposed to be turning, and that is one way of basically checking it. On the clutch part, it have the electrical part. You have to hook up to a multimeter and do your test and make sure you're getting your correct ohms and values and stuff. I think it's about 5 ohms to make sure this coil that is good. Don't hold me to that, but that is how the front of the compressor works. This is the main part on the compressor. It activates. Now, why does it have a clutch in front? Alright, so what happens is when the clutch engages, which means that press against the pulley, both unit starts to spin as one. Right, one unit, and when it's disengaged, it spins by itself. How that works is that, let's put it in a very simple way. When the air conditioner is off, the pulley alone would be spinning. You wouldn't be working your compressor. Right, it works, it varies with a lot of different things. This clutch activates, work with the ECU, and it knows when to apply the clutch or not, depending on the load position, depending on a lot of different issues. It works by activating not only when you put on the compressor, also it works with the pressure with the gas. Right, if it don't have enough pressure, the compressor clutch would not activate, and all these work in harmony together in one. So just a brief operation how the clutch system works, and getting back to the main point that I really come to do is that we have the clutch in stock. We got it for the WL, it's sold out, and the WE, but we have for the T6 like 2012 onwards, 2.2 and 3.2, we have the clutch assembly. Right, so you can get them here at Jerry's, 6710713 or 7309449 Facebook, Jerry Service Center Limited. You can get the clutch system. Right, also sometimes when you take out the little spacers and couple little things again to go, and this could have alternator to be adjusted. Sometimes there's shorts. I mean, so you have to know actually what giving you the trouble in the air condition before you go and you replace. So the front could be fixed. Right. My opinion is you replace this whole complete unit as one, right? Or you replace the compressor, depending on the age of the vehicle or the type of vehicle or your budget. You know what I mean? Some people like to carry it by bring it and change the front part, shave it if it's damaged, and change the bearing only and go back. But I like to work by the book. I like to do a complete job that customer don't have to come back and you fix one and then you come back tomorrow, the bearing making noise, and 6 months coil going and all these things. I do a proper job and just it costs you a little more, but change our whole clutch system, and you're good to go. Right, so that is it here. Air condition, clutch, Jerry Service Center. Give us a call. Trunk cables, tailgate cables, sorry, and don't forget the tailgate assist in P300 BT50 Ranger. This is a very nice thing, and we installed this here at Jerry's, so feel free to give us a call.